We have a problem on our hands. No, it's not the zombies, and no, it's not the power. It's our house. We have been living in squalor for quite a long time, and it's even worse now that the lights are out. Plus, look at all of this loot we just have chilling on the floor. I think, even though we haven't cleared out the entire surface, we need to fix this, alright? So I am gonna try my best to redecorate and refurbish this base into an actual home, because right now it looks abandoned. So we are gonna need quite a few supplies in the form of lumber and furniture. We have the lumber from the trees and our meat cleaver, and the furniture, it's pretty self-explanatory. I am gonna peel away so many homes in order to spice this place up. First things first, though, let's get some light in here and to unbarricade the barricaded windows. To be honest, I was really expecting more light to come on in here, but given how big the place is, I guess it only makes sense. Maybe what we can do is disassemble these, areas here and build our own windows. It is gonna look pretty janky, though, especially because we don't have any paints. Anyways, we have 9 planks. I'm gonna drop it off at the surface, and we can work on clearing out some of the interior areas, which is really the 2 pews here. For some reason, I can't pick up, nor can I disassemble them, so I installed something to help me out, right? A stone sledgehammer. I'll be honest, we probably won't find one on this ship, so to make my life a little bit easier to kill every single zombie as well, I decided to add this mod in. And all we need to destroy furniture is leather strips, stones, planks, and a hammer. The leather strips are pretty easy, but the stone is gonna be a little difficult to find. So let's look around the area to see if I can forage one from the ground. I've looked around the entire map, and the only procs I've gotten are from stuff that have been here from zombie destruction, so it looks like we won't be able to remove the pews. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Maybe I'll have a better chance at the bottom of the ship, but for now, I'm just wasting time looking around, right? Because we do get procs like this. Wait a minute. No, you can't find stones. Okay, it looks like we found ourselves a single chipped stone. It's not the stone we need, though. We need to look a little bit more, but that gives me a little bit of faith. I really hope this doesn't take the entire day. Okay, everyone, I give up. I've went looking around for the longest time to find a stone, and because the foraging system is a little bit weird, I can't find a stone to save my life. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it for now. Maybe later, when the loot respawn happens with it, but right now, all I am finding is doorknobs and door hinges because they pop up. If you guys can't tell, I'm getting a little frustrated, so we are gonna save it for later. I'm gonna focus on myself for now, which means a cigarette and an entire box of cereal. I'm gonna keep on the stone foraging just in case. Worst case scenario, I just have to deal with the random pews that I can't disassemble to save my life. Okay, up next, I'm gonna disassemble the pew up there and the table, maybe moving the piano somewhere else as well. Once we're done with that, though, I think we can start to search around for some cool furniture. The way I want to organize this place is one, this little wooden part here can be the kitchen area. Up there might be the dining table, but I might also retrofit the pews into a basic, dining area. Then down here, I'm thinking workshop/storage. Up over there, entertainment center. Over inside this little bathroom here. I guess it's not a bathroom, but yes, this is gonna be a bathroom. And finally, upstairs, we have, obviously, the bedroom. It's pretty simple, but I don't really want to go too crazy with it, as building isn't the main focus of this series. I just want someplace that looks, not decrepit. So with that, let's move the piano over. By the way, I can't pick up the banner here, so that's gonna have to stay as well. I'm gonna move everything outside, and we will sort through it later. Awesome. I think the way I do want to approach this, by the way, is go room by room. So to start it off, I think we go for one of these simpler ones, which is gonna be the bathroom. I have no idea if I can actually pick up the sinks, but we shall see very soon. So the things we need for this is gonna be good linoleum tiles, a nice door, and maybe, just maybe, a bathtub. Overall, it's gonna be pretty simple. Let's go see if we can grab the supplies. Oh, almost forgot. We need a pipe wrench as well. Now that we finally do have everything, let's go find a very nice looking bathroom. I do enjoy the checker tiles, so I think I'm gonna save this right here for the dining area. I hope there's gonna be more. There are also some little decorations. The blue is nice, but I don't think there's enough for my area. Let's continue searching around. There's also some more bathroomy tile right over here, but it looks a little bit too generic. And finally, over here, we have some red checker white tiles. I kinda like these. I like these a lot. Yeah, you know what? I think we found our bathroom tile, everyone. Let's go pick it up and place it down. There is a 30% chance it'll break, but there should be more than enough to cover for it. Can I not place it down right now? Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. This flooring isn't the actual flooring. It's a subflooring. So I need to remove all of the oak wood inside of this place. Real lickety-split quick. And in order to do that, we're gonna need some containers to keep them in. For now, we can work on this and then get some sleep. So far, we're having a pretty good start. It's gonna take a lot of time, by the way. So yeah, we need to be in it for the long haul. To finish it off though, let's go place down the last 4 tiles, then I can move on to the furniture and maybe decorations after. Oh, and while we're at it, let's go set up another farm. It is raining, so we won't need to water them for quite a while. Well, that's kind of awkward. We don't have enough space, everyone. I do have a way of circumventing this problem, though, right? Because all we need to do is figure out some furniture to place right down here in order to make it, you know, not like that. So what I'm thinking of doing is, A, moving these tiles up here. Please don't break. Gosh, you have got to be kidding me. Okay, that's... Oh, that is the last thing I wanted to happen, but it happened. I was gonna plan on putting the bathtub right there, the dang counters here. Okay. Okay, no, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's figure out what else that I can move. Okay, so bathtub here, 2 counters there. We could potentially... No, I'm thinking right now, and it's not looking good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be able to get a bathroom mat. I'm gonna check that very briefly. Oh, man, I have terrible luck with this kind of stuff. And while we're at it, give me a bathtub as well. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, man. Okay, that's gonna be another tile there at least. Then we replace it with counters, get a sink down. And why don't we finish it off with a nice, large plant? Boom. Oh, okay, that's where the other 2 floor tiles went. I was holding on to them the entire time. With that, then, we should definitely have enough. Okay, the bathroom is done. It's a little bit out there, but it works. As you see, I did run out of tiling, and there's that 1 rug there, but I'm really hoping we find more of this tile in the future, and we can get, you know, a little bit more. Anyways, we have our bathtub, our sink, our counter. Oh, I almost forgot something else as well. The large plant in the corner. We have a cabinet for, you know, toiletries. It's definitely not the best, I'll admit, but I think it's Chester certified. So, we need ourselves a door. Actually, I'm gonna work on the doors last. Up next, we need to work on everything here. Maybe we should start off with the kitchen. It's really lacking right now, and we can get some very nice flooring for it. Let's go find the tiles first, then move on to the other stuff. Okay, perfect. We have ourselves as much checkered tiling as we want. We could go for the checkered ones, or right over here, we do have ones that are kind of like diagonal. I think right now, we go for the big ones, right? Bold and brash. Let's go slap these bad boys down. Oh, the things I would do for a wagon right now. Oh, the things I would do for a wagon right about now. Oh, and also while we're at it, I am gonna make some crates to throw the extra flooring in. It's a lot better than just having it sit outside. That looks really, really good. We had enough tiles, and we have a little bit more as well. Now, I did make the cutoff right at that last pew there, because right over here, I think I want to build like a nice little coat rack hanging area, so I want a different colored flooring for this one. I'm gonna worry about this one later, though. For now, we need to, upgrade the kitchen. And right now, this fridge, it looks pitiful. Come on, it's low quality. I want something better. So I'm gonna shove everything outside here, probably put the potatoes and stuff in a different spot while I still can, and we can grab ourselves a different fridge and maybe some counters. By the way, when I started this episode, I was really thinking this is going to be something like I can do in a single episode. I think we're going to try to get as much done today, but we're definitely going to have to save the christening for it when the series is almost over. At the very least, I would want to build myself a nice bed, so, I'm not living in complete squalor. And I think the bathroom, the kitchen, and maybe the walkway and beginnings of a bedroom would be a pretty good start. Yeah, let's focus on those first. That right there, that's gonna be our fridge, and these are gonna be my counters. They're both black and white, and they would fit in perfectly. Okay, good and bad news. Bad news, the counter can only go one way. Good news, I just realized if I place the counters over here, we can kinda have a separation of the other stuff, right? I won't be able to place the top counters, but that's just enough. Never mind, this is extremely cursed. I can't flip these. You know what? One counter will have to do then. I'm gonna place... Do I at least have the second one? No? Okay, this one is just gonna be junk then. Well, goodbye. I hope I can find more like it. I'm gonna disassemble them out of spite. Okay. Let's look around a little bit more. Also, I decided to place the little pie posters. I think they look nice. Okay, cool. I think this is gonna be the kitchen. We are missing an oven. Sadly, in order to pick one up, we need level 3 electricity, so I'm gonna have to wait on that or not make one at all. I'm crossing my fingers that there is a wood stove around here so I can circumvent that. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I might add in a little island, maybe here, if I'm feeling real, real exuberant, but it works. For now, we got a sink, we got a fridge, we got a couple of counters, a very nice couple of paintings, and a small blue plant to go with the walls. The only problem is I want to place the table right at those two tiles and then 2 sets of chairs, which the pews would accomplish, so I can have a small dining area, but I really need a sledgehammer for that because these are nigh indestructible. It looks pretty good though. I also, on my way, found a few nice little paintings like this, the entrance to the Tatira River, Tahiti, fishermen spearing a fish, Dunkirk, a professor kit, and a couple more large plants. I will place one. No, we'll hold off on placing them. I will just shove them inside this container instead. Hopefully, I don't forget about it. Okay, cool. We got the kitchen kinda resolved. And slowly but surely, this place will become a very nice home. Up next, I need a real bed. So we are gonna sleep on our couch for the very last time, and once we wake up, we are gonna go bed hunting. And while we're at it, let's go wash ourselves off. Anyways, welcome to day 30. 30 whole days of sleeping on this random orange couch. And also, it feels pretty good to survive a month at least. We haven't killed any zombies this episode, so things are very nice, and it makes me incredibly thankful I went ahead and cleared them out before, because now I can walk around with a massive heavy load without worrying about a, monster chomping on my neck bits. The kitchen looks nice, the bathroom looks nice. You already know what time it is. It's time to find a nice bed. There's a lot of bedrooms to search through, so I am gonna take my time. I will let you know when I find something cool. Or at least fitting for good old Chester here. This one is too small, too generic, boring, very red. Oh, I scratched myself. That sucks eggs. It's a good thing I don't use my left hand. I think we found it, everyone. That right there looks to be a pretty cool bed. It's a little bit mismatched, but I kind of like that, right? It gives it character. Please? You have got to be kidding me. Okay, never mind. That one was cool up until Chester bungled it. Oh, maybe there'll be a nice replacement around here. Oh, man. Maybe upstairs? Yeah, there's another level up here. I'm sure we'll get lucky. Holy hell, there's actually a lot of stories to this place. A lot of it I've never explored. Also, I hear a zombie. Hello there, sir. Goodbye. So much for not killing a zombie the entire episode. The search continues. Okay, this is a 1. Please don't break. It's 30% chance each, but this is the same one. This is the same one, so I might be able to replace it, right? Okay, there's 1. That's huge. Oh, man, I can't even place them on the ground either. I also picked up a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna try to slowly lug it over. So we know it's this home down here that has the cool, comfy bed. Okay, can I rotate it? That's another question. If I have to go with the single bed, I'll have to go with the single bed. No, you can't rotate it. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should build up my damn carpentry skill before I do any more of this by disassembling stuff. Right now, as it stands, we pose too much of a risk of breaking cool furniture, and it's just, yeah, no, it feels terrible when it does happen. It feels absolutely terrible. Can I just pick this up? Okay, not even that. I have the worst hands in existence, everyone. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go place it down. I'm gonna work on my skill. Hopefully we reach a high enough level to where that doesn't happen. And when I'm home, we really need to deal with our left hand. So you know what? I won't get a bed today, but at the very least, we got our kitchen and we got our bathroom looking good. We're extremely heavily loaded, in pain, discomforted, anxious, and out of breath. Oh. One cool thing is on the way we did find some fairy lights, a very nice yellow flower, a Water Beach Hill painting, and in our bag we got some wall pieces which look very, very cool. I'm really hoping that we can set up the fairy lights around the area and it'll just kind of seamlessly blend in. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, that looks actually really nice. Let's go place the green ones here. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, let's go try the same for the fence level one now. Oh man, that looks really, really good, everyone. It's stuff like that which is really gonna give this entire place life. So yeah, I'm not really too worried about rushing through it. I'm sure we can cook. Anyways, it's time to place down the single bed tile we have. By the way, this is technically a good enough bed. We can get all of our rest from it. So, yeah, welcome everyone. We're not sleeping on the couch anymore. We're sleeping on 1/4 of a bed that clips through reality. It gives me a good bed quality, so it works for me. Okay, orange modern chair, time to die. Boom. Okay, not bad. I think for the rest of the day, I'm gonna try and work on deflooring this spot here. I'm also probably gonna retile the area down there with the red carpet. I like the little walkway, but the area down there can definitely be changed up. which means more furniture to carry around. Oh boy. Oh, hello there. There is another really cool looking bed. You know what? I might go for orange. That is a very nice modern orange, which would go perfect with the abstract rug. Okay, that's very nice. By the way, we are just about 50 levels away from getting Carpentry level 5, so let's go get this really quick. Then we can work on seeing if I can pick up the bed without any chance of failure. I might need to be level 8, and if so, we are quite the ways away. Oh, and while we're at it, I also figured out a very nice additive of having the proximity inventory. I can clear out nearby containers extremely easily without having to do it manually, so all I gotta do is just open up the menu, drag everything out, and I can do it within like 8 tiles around me. That's gonna be level 7 Carpentry, everyone. Pretty huge, 3 levels away from max. Let's see if I can pick up the orange bed now. Okay, still a 22% chance. So it looks like we're gonna be working on our carpentry for a little while longer, everyone. Yippee. I'm sure we can find the books we need at the library, so it's not too much of an issue. It's gonna take up quite a bit of time. So I think we're gonna save the majority of the building till after we're done going on a massive rampage. That won't stop me from potentially reading the books before I do, though. Anyways, it's 12:20 a.m. I am super exhausted, we're bored, we're anxious. It takes up a lot of time to do this, man. Oh, especially going on a massive goose chase, so I ought to remember A23 is the place with the bed that I want. So I will catch some Z's and see you on day 31. Ah, what a good night's sleep. Welcome on in to day 31. Our arm is still gonna be pretty messed up. Yep, it's deep wound and it's infected. The infected is just a wound infection, so it's not that much of a problem at all, and it's really nothing to worry about, at least in this build of Zomboid. I'm sure in the future it'll be something a little bit more serious, but we do have some disinfectant. Sadly, I don't think we have ourselves a needle. And without a needle, we can't make a suture. So I am gonna pay a small little visit up towards the medical area in hopes of finding a suture needle. I will, however, disinfect the wound for now. So at the very least, when I reopen the bandage, it should be a normal, non-infected wound. Okay, let's get a move on down now. I still need to replace that wall, by the way. Still haven't really gotten to that, so much so I'm just gonna use it as a new door. That's how lazy I am right now. Hey, if you think about it, it's kind of like an automatic door. It's just that it lets everyone in as well. By the way, I need to remember this store for later. Lots of cool flowers I can put on overhangs. I think the hospital is gonna be right over here. Yeah, I think it's right there, smack dab. I can see the waiting room and the heart poster. I don't see any zombies nearby, which is good, because the entrance to the lower area is gonna be right over there. You can tell from the amount of zombies guarding its entrance. We're not gonna talk to them, though. I'm just gonna slip on in, keep my ears and eyes open for any dangers or threats, and look for the supplies we need. Okay, we have painkillers, alcohol wipes, both of those decently good. Tweezers, that would have been good for my glass wound, but I kind of ripped it out with my bare hands, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Medical caps, and in this patient room here, we have cotton balls and a suture needle with a suture needle holder. So, I am gonna slink my way on back because I really don't like doing surgery next to zombies, and we're gonna resolve our hand problem right now. All we need to do to fix it is take some painkillers, then moving over towards our health panel, removing the bandage. It looks like it's just a deep wound, so that's very good. I'm gonna disinfect my wound one last time to make sure there's no bad gunk in there, and we are gonna stitch it up with the suture needle. We got this bad boy stitched up. And now, when I use a two-handed weapon, we should be able to swing at pretty normal, speeds. Let's see here. Do we? Yes, we do. It's as good as new. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. If you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more, as next episode is gonna be a lot of shooting, a lot of guns, a lot of zombies, and potentially a death. If I don't play my cards right. I will see all of you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.